Hello everyone, this is LP Showboat0099, and today I am streaming a video game from my past. It is known as the TNN Bass Tournament of Champions. Yes, this game I grew up with. Yes, I grew up with this game. I have had it and played it for as long as I can remember, for the exception that I haven't played it in several years. I haven't actually used a Super Nintendo in a fair little while, so I have to get used to the controls again. Oh god. Oh god, everything's taken. Blarg. This is all me, by the way. Yeah, let's do... How many characters is that? I think that's enough. I think that's enough characters. Definitely. So this is a fishing game, in case you didn't know. One of two that I have played on the Super Nintendo, and one of an extreme few that I have ever played. So, let us do the shop. Okay, so we're gonna want to buy some stuff. You start off with $100 and you're gonna want to buy some lures. The ones I prefer the most are the spinners and the bass hunters. So I'm gonna actually pick up the bass hunters because these are my favorites. And you don't actually start with any. Do I want to get a third of each of them? I'm not certain. I don't think so. We do start... I believe you start with the orange. I have to check. You can check your tackle box right from inside the shop. So you start the game with these guys. One spinning, one bait. The primary difference I've noticed between these two is that spinning goes a long distance. Bait doesn't go quite as far. But then again, I never really paid attention to them at all, like, ever. Alright, so yeah, you start with three of the orange spinner baits. I tend to use the fine jig as well, so I think we're gonna load up on more spinners and some fine jigs. That's what we're gonna do with our initial $100. So yes, but these are expensive, so do bear that in mind. And then these guys are actually pretty cheap. And that's all our money. Now, the trailer ones, I tend not to ever use. Essentially, you pick... Yeah, it's like a hybrid lure. It's pretty interesting, but I don't ever use them. I've never had a reason to use these hybrid lures. Never had a reason to, so never actually have used them. You can pick up new rods and reels, but I tend never to do that because they are quite expensive. Yeah, they are quite expensive. And I never really care for telling the difference between them. You can literally go through the whole game without ever upgrading your rod and reel. Pretty much just there for show. So, we'll take on the tournament, because that's what this is. It's the Tournament of Champions. Oh, this music. Oh, I know this music so well. So much nostalgia. So much nostalgia. Love that music. I would play this game and I would literally put it onto the tournament screen and just let it sit there and just listen to the music for extended periods of time. Just have that music going. Alright, so initially we do want to put down our first save. You actually gain levels in this game. It's really interesting. You actually do gain levels. Your character will increase its levels of... Gosh, can I actually remember them off the top of my head? No, not really. He has 3 stats, and the only one I can remember off the top of my head right now is Retrieve. But we will eventually level. Fish that will level you would be smallmouth bass and very, very large bass. So what you're going for here in this game, I'll actually pause it so that the time doesn't progress, so we can have a bit of a... Oh, right, that's that button. I need to push select, if I'm not mistaken. Bring me back out. Load me back out. Yes, it's select. Okay. So the way that this game works is that you are searching for bass. Now that there are a number of other things besides bass, and you're also looking for big bass. As big as you can find. So there are tiny little bass. There'll be the little small ones that we'll see on occasion. There will also be the smaller sized of bass, which you can catch, but they don't weigh so much and you tend to want to avoid them. Then there's the standard sized, what I call standard sized bass that you try to get whenever you find, and then there's the huge bass that you definitely always want to go after as long as you can get to them. Other fish that offer distractions that you will not keep include loaches, which are these like long black fish, catfish, well, pretty much self-explanatory there with the catfish, rainbow trout, which will appear as these long fin fish, and there's this one other one that I don't catch too often, and I forget the name of it completely, but it appears in the game as this like small one with like these barbs coming off the sides of it. It's like really weird, but it's not a bass, so you have to avoid it when possible. You can also get tips. I'm not going to do that. You can check your live well, check your stat. Ah, there it is. Level. Okay, so it's 2 stats, one of which is the actual level itself. That's why I was thinking 3. I was thinking 3 because it's 3 numbers. One of them is the level. Okay, so the other one's retrieve and the other's fighting. No real idea how much that improves you over time, but yeah, I mean, I guess that technically is supposed to make it easier to catch bigger fish. I don't know. I never have any trouble anyway. So let's get to it, shall we? Right, A button is move forward. So we have our fish finder, and you want to have it so that when you hear the 2 dings, you see the 2 dings. Oh, I need to change out my lure. Pushing select to change out the lure in this particular instance. Brings us to our tackle box, where we can change out into something better. I was not paying attention to the weather, so I'm putting on fine. There is different weather in this game. There is sunshine, which is what we have now. There's also cloudy and rainy and snowy and foggy. Okay, so that's a small bass. Generally speaking, a big one would be in that patch of the reeds there, so I'm going to push select so that we reel in quickly because it doesn't have anything I'm interested in on that section. You're going to want to cast on pretty much left, right, and center. Oh, and there's also wind. Yes, wind is an important factor. You can have a single bar, 2 bars, or 3 bars, and you really do want to go with the wind as much as possible. Alright, so this area, by my vast experience with this game, only has a whole bunch of little fish, so we're going to leave. And we have to pay attention because the way this game is programmed, even though you have a big map in this big space like this, there are several areas where it's the same instance that you go into. So if we go to someplace else and it has that exact same look to it, it is the exact same instance and you'll have the exact same fish in it. So yeah, see, this is the exact same area, so we could just go back and leave. Find something else. There are a limited number of different areas where you can cast. They are all the same between all of the different lakes. Depth does play a part, but generally speaking, in the deeper areas, it's always the same. There's also embankments. There are various types of embankments depending on how you have oriented your boat to the bank. Now, hopefully there's a fish here that I want to catch. No, just a small one. In that location. Move over to the left, I believe, is what I want to do now. You can also lose your lures if you cast it out too far, above 24 meters. 23 is the absolute maximum before you lose your lure. Water depth also comes into play. You can essentially snag on certain things on the bottom. Your lure will stop being reeled in until you let go of the button for it to raise up some depth before you can bring it back. And fish will exist in the Z dimension as well, which is at depth. So in really deep water, the fish will appear at a certain depth level, which I am forgetting the exact number. I think it's 5 is what it appears at. Yeah, it appears that the fish are at 5, but the depth can go upwards of 20 or 30. Now, when you catch the attention of a fish, that's when it will follow you regardless of depth. So all these things you have to bear in mind. And some lures will decline with depth, others will go up. Well, not with depth. Some will decline in depth as you reel them in, others will elevate to the surface as you reel them in. I believe all the ones that I tend to use will go down as you reel them in. So on this map, I like checking up here. Heedless to what... Oh. Okay. What do I hear? Oh, I hear someone's car alarm going off in the distance. Okay. Alright, so lots of little fish in here. But what I'm primarily interested in is what's on the left. I'm actually interested in what's on the left for this map, because there tend to be rather large fish on the left in that particular location. And they can sometimes be a royal pain in the ass to get. But as I see here, there is nothing. So I'm not too worried about it. This game does have fairly predictable locations for the bass that you want to catch. I had literally put in hundreds of hours into this game when I was a kid, so I do sorta know the locations of where bass will be in each map. Sorta. Now, the weather will change every half an hour or so, and that will reset every fish, so we can go right back to where we were. And it's persistent for every half hour. You can see that the wind increased in speed. So there should be different fish in this location. So I definitely do want to check the left side. I very rarely ever check the right. And as with normal fishing, you have to be patient. Always have to be patient. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing to worry about in here. So we're just gonna leave. We're just gonna leave and find a better place. Now, these early rounds in the tournament, you can literally win off of one fish. I mean, you can literally win off of one fish in these early rounds, as long as it's a fairly good sized one. Yeah, we'll be there. Sure. Let's go here. Go to the right a little bit, cast our line. 23 is the max, do remember that. If the wind goes any faster, we risk losing our bait. Note that this is an area that goes deeper than 5, so if you actually want to catch anything, you have to wait for your lure to get to 5. And this tends to be a very good spot for bigger fish, at least at some point during the time that you're allowed. I believe you go from 7 a.m. to 5 or 6 p.m., something like that. You can also adjust your speed with the L and R buttons. Alright, so it looks like nothing's here. So sad. So sad. Okay, so let's go find another location. Now, you'll notice that if you go into certain areas at different angles, you will occasionally have different maps. Looks like I wasn't so fortunate at that point. Now, I know from experience that if we do that, we should have a different map here because it's not as deep. Okay, so we got a completely empty area, so hopefully this won't be the deep, completely empty area, because we're not supposed to be in a deep, empty area. Ah, right, so this one actually grades. This particular one gets deeper as you go to the left, and shallower as you go to the right. However, it appears completely empty. Oh dang. Power, go! Cast that line. And yeah, there's nothing. Now, something nice you can do is that you can just cast it and then hit select just to get an idea of what's in each area to save some time. So that's what I'm going to end up doing right about now. I'm trying to find a specific area. I'm going to back up to try and find it. Perhaps here? Nope. Oh boy. I'm looking for specific ones in particular. Different instanced areas. So I'm gonna go down. In fact, I'm gonna try to go all the way down and to the east. Down into the east, and yes, the docks do have their own maps. Yeah, the docks do have their own maps, depending on how you approach them. You can have it where the docks coming from that direction, you can have it from the other direction, and you can have it straight on. Ah, screw you, game. Okay, so there is a bass here, a big one, but it's too far up. That's a problem. That is a problem. Okay, so I managed to get to 23 straight out, and we'll get a better sight of it, at least. See him? There he is. It is impossible to cast your line that far, but oh well. That is the quote-unquote standard size bass in this particular area. Well, all areas, for that matter. It's the standard. So, that's one I'm actually trying to catch the most of, because they're pretty common. The tiny ones, if you catch them, you just throw them back because they're too small. They're too young. Literally small fry. Well, that's sad, and unfortunately... Let's see if I can get this angled right. Good. Unfortunately, I don't believe that going to this map will give you that bass. I mean, one would think that going to the side, moving around, would have the bass there, but no, that's not quite how this game works. Each map is random and independent of another, as far as I can tell. They are all random and independent, and this is proof of it. So off we go to another location. We're gonna have a weather change quite soon. Occasionally the weather delays its change, particularly if you are in a map during the scheduled change. Sometimes if you're in a map during both times that it can potentially change, you will completely skip the changeover. Okay, so now we're in wet weather. The fine weather lures will work fine in the cloudy weather stuff, but not so much in the rainy stuff. So let's get some rainy lures out, shall we? You. Switch out for green! Super green! Super green! Super green! Alrighty then. Anybody here? Doesn't seem like it. When it comes to the shoreline stuff, you can't really pay attention to the fish finder. It is often wrong. Completely. Oh, well, there's some small fry, but not what I'm looking for. It'd be very interesting if I find a really huge one on this map. That would like make my day. So yeah, each of these maps can take a few hours to get through. Definitely a big time sink at this game. So we'll just back up and we'll sit here. Alright, you gave me this map. Not quite what I was expecting, but I guess I will take it. So we have these things here. You also have fallen logs you can see on the bottom. All the logs. Go over this side. Come on, Bass. I need you so much, Bass. I need you so much. Oh, catfish. I sort of wanted a bass, not a catfish, and it's way too far to the north. Oh, background noise. One of my roommates is apparently taking a shower. I can hear it. It's very loud. And I don't know if it's being picked up by the microphone. I'm sure it is. Because unfortunately, I can't get rid of background noise when it's being streamed to Twitch. Let's try there. See what we get. Alright, we get a diagonal to shoreline instance. Okay, game. Fine. I'll take it. Oop, that was a loach, and that is a smaller bass. Now, I'll go ahead and catch it if it's the only thing here. Oh, there is a type of fish that I didn't mention before. It's known as the smallmouth bass, and it has the exact same model as the standard bass do, like the standard good-sized bass do, which is another reason for trying to go for them, because you could end up with a smallmouth bass, and they give a lot of experience because they are actually a bit more of a pain to bring in, which is why I have a special little trick that I tend to do when I catch fish in this game. Oh, you're gonna be slow. You're gonna be slow. He's interested in it because he's moving like pixel by pixel. Okay, there he goes. There he goes. He wants it. He wants it. Come on. Come on. On the second bite, he'll take it. Aww, it was... brought him in too close to the boat. Well, I wanted to get it pixel perfect, but apparently not. Okay. Take two. If you do this too many times, they'll swim away. They won't be there anymore. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, you want me? You want me, buddy? Yeah, you want me. Unfortunately, I hope I didn't attract the loach. Let's go. Alright. Let's bring you in. Well, that was easy. It's like, well, that was simple. Brought him in quick. So yeah, this is a small one. Largemouth bass, 2.2 kilos. Tiny. Wow. We leveled. And wow. Are you kidding me, game? Are you kidding me? Really? Alright, so once you catch something from an area, it removes everything from it. Because, well, everything just swims away. You made a big commotion. And they're gone for the rest of the time that the area is in that current state of weather. Let's see, what is here? This area again, okay. So let's see what's here now, in the rain. Oh, that's that small one that I can't remember the name of. What the hell is that? That's the one I couldn't remember the name of. It's like, what the hell are you? I just can't remember the name of it. For the life of me, and I don't feel like catching one to check. Anything down here? No? Well, that sucks. Alrighty then. Let's get out of this instance. And let's move on. Move on, head back to the northern area. Actually, I think I want to go over here because there's this stuff here that I'm interested in checking. Yes, this is the map. This is the map I was looking for earlier. This particular one. Alright, not out of this section. Absolutely not on that section. Let's see, anything of value? Nope. Let's get out of here. We have one fish thus far. Sorta need a bit more than that. Kinda, sorta. Tika 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 tika. Tika tika. Tika tika. You're lying to me. You are lying to me. You are lying. Back to clouds, huh? Well, let's see what we got with the clouds. Yeah, I didn't change to a different lure. Whatever, doesn't really matter. Not unless there's actually something there I want to catch. Why take the time to change it? Oh, you're still here. Okay, then. Well, that's interesting. Maybe they reset every other. I'm not certain. Generally speaking, the maps change with the weather. Maybe a few stay constant for a few. Yeah, nothing here. It's the same as it was, pretty much, for the most part. Actually, I think there was a small fish down at the bottom there, so it's gone now. That's the only difference. Oh, well, we'll just remove one. Leave another. Alrighty then. Going up. Oh, there's actually something here. Something. Checking the left side first. Come on, big fish. Come on, big fish. What is here? 2 tinies. That is what's there. 2 tinies. That's usually the spawn spot of the standard size one. I don't think there would be another standard size one on this map. Let's see, what does this side look like? Empty. That's what it looks like. Okay, so it told me that there's multiple fish in this location. Well, there's 2. There is 2. So I guess there's that. 2 whole fish. Make like the geese and get the flock out. Check the dock. Check all the things. Check all the things. And yes, occasionally there will be periods of time where there is just nothing. No matter where you go, there is just nothing. Whoa, you swam backwards. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, little fish. You can apparently swim straight backwards. Aw. Didn't want it to get caught. I wanted to be up high. Full 23. Alright, well, big guy is gone. I didn't quite get a good look at the far right, so let's look at the far right. One more cast. I mean, going through this systematically would have me doing left, right, and center every time, but I seem to have lost patience. Oh god. Okay. So there's two of them that just warp. They just warp right at the start. How interesting. Oh boy. So let's check the other end. There. Check right there. Because they're random and independent, may as well. Okay. Small one way up at the top. Let's check the left side. Hey, full 23. That's awesome. Oh god. I hate you so much, game. Oh, I hate you so much, game. Is it gonna turn around? That's the granddaddy. That's the granddaddy bass. I can't catch him because he's too far towards the top of the map. Oh my god. Watch, he's like a world record size bass, and I can't catch him because he's too far to the top. He can't see me. Bullshit is bullshit. And since we are random and independent, trying to go and move over a little bit, it will not give me access to that fish ever. Well, that sucks. Well, at least you now have seen that guy. Yeah, see, doing something like this won't work. Oh, wrong map. Wrong map. It won't work because, for one, you're going against the wind. Which means you won't be able to cast far enough. Only 60 meters. You need the stronger reel to do that, but it's a completely different map. Completely different map. So not even gonna bother checking it, because this side of the dock goes against the wind. I can't do a damn thing about it. Unfortunate, but true. I need to take a drink of water. I don't care how much time will lapse. Okay, let's check here. occasionally you will have the wind going south instead of to the north. Occasionally, not all that often. Ooh, I want you. I want you. He's coming, by the way. He is coming. He's coming for me. He's like, I'm coming for you. Alright, come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Come on. You got this. Yeah. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what I've been waiting for this whole time. Oh my god, it's a smallmouth. Okay, that's a lot of experience. The only problem is that it's only 4 kilos. Wish it were bigger, but yeah, one of those is pretty much just an instant level up once you catch one. And retrieve one up. Awesome. Not like it matters, given my strategy. Okay. You caught a smallmouth. It's excellent. Très excellent. Now this should be a different map. But if it isn't, if it's the same as before, then I'll just leave. Okay, it's a different map. Rocky, this one. Ooh. Well, you are small, so we'll see if you have a bigger brother somewhere on this map. I have seen instances where there would be several big bass on the map, and of different sizes, including granddaddy size, so let's just check to see if they're... see? See? There's a regular bass, and him I'll catch. What? Why did you go that way? Hey, buddy. Hi. Enter my domain. And it's the standard bass. Largemouth bass, 5.2. Awesome. Awesome. Yay. See what I tell you. Never go for the first one you see. Always check to see if there are any better ones on the map. So now to wait for the weather to tick over. Only 2 more to fill the live well, I think. 2 more. We have 3, right? You can only have 5, I believe. Okay, sunny! Time to check all these places all over again. And change the lure if necessary. And only if necessary. Well, that got nothing. Oh God. That generally doesn't happen. That's a fluke. I have not ever seen that happen on 2-bar wind like that on this map. Okay, so that's what happens on occasion. That can happen. It went onto the land, essentially. Worst part is there isn't actually any fish here at all. Just none. It's empty completely. Alright then, moving on out. That was a waste of money, but we'll get a whole bunch for winning the tournament regardless, so yeah, off we go. Ticka. Go there. This'll be that. Yeah, this map. I have to like give a name to this map. This is like the most common one that I ever find. Oh, it's a catfish. Well, that doesn't bode well for there being another actual bass on the other side. Does not bode well indeed. Let's see. Is there a big bass over here? No, there is not. Okay. Now we know. Now we know. Alright, now to check the dock. This first map is easy mode, by the way. It gets quite a bit more difficult as we go on, but we also get some of my more favorite instances of maps as we go along, like certain areas where you can catch fish. I particularly like the areas where rivers feed into the lakes. Those are very, very good maps to catch fish. And there are a number of maps that have them. This doesn't appear to be one of them. This first map. This first map is just like boring. I really enjoy the later maps. In particular, the final map for the tournament is my favorite map of the game because you just get really big fish there. You get really big fish there. Let's see what's in this instance map. Okay, what's over here? Nothing way up there, which is good. Check the left side. Hopefully there isn't a giant granddaddy fish too far up for me to catch. That would be sad. That would be so sad. So sad. So many tears. Well, it's a catfish this time. Okay, I can live with a catfish. You know, I do think that that's why I don't ever look at this like the dock maps, because the docks, the fish that appear there are too far up to catch ever. At least I've never figured out a way to catch them when they're that far up, since you cannot get that far up to the best of my knowledge. This map. Take my lure away on a journey. Alright, nothing up there. You know, as far as I can tell, the weather rating of your lure and the type of lure will influence how well a bass will be able to see the lure from behind. But generally speaking, those are too far to the top. They're just too far to the top. Come on, I want to catch a granddaddy fish. I want one. I want one so much. I want one so much. Give me a granddaddy. Give me a granddaddy. That's all I want. Like that one episode of The Three Stooges. It's like, go back, get grandpa. Starts off with go find your brother, go find daddy, and then go find grandpa. It's like, yeah, progressively bigger fish. Anybody home? Probably not, considering it's how we caught one in this area not too long ago. Well, on the previous weather. On the previous weather. Oh, there's some small ones here. Not good enough. I know way too much about this game, I swear to God. I know way too much about it. I played it so much when I was young. It's a little bit crazy. It's just a little crazy how much I actually played this when I was a young kid. Literally a little kid. Let's see, this was copyright 1993, which means it was bought in approximately 1993. I would have been, how old would I have been? 2, turning 3 that year. It would have been the year that we moved to Maine from California, in fact. I think. Pretty sure we did that move when I was 3. And we moved from there in, what was it, 99? I don't know. We had lived there for 5 years, so it might have been 94 when we moved. It was 94 when we moved. And I was 3. Yeah, so this was 1993, so I was 2. Yeah, I just have to remember, because for me, the way I remember what age I was in a given year, I take the year and I have to subtract 1 to it. So in 93, I was 2, turning 3 that December. Oh, excuse me, turning 3 that December. Just like this year, since this is 2014, that makes me 23 years old, turning 24 this December. Oh God, I can't believe I'm already 23. Holy crap. Am I actually 23? Oh, hi. Alright, he didn't see me. Yeah. Let's check for bigger fish on the opposite end. Because he's going to be a little bit of a pain to get to, but it is possible. Believe me, it is possible. I just want to check to see if there's an easier, accessible one over on this side, or potentially a larger one. No, there isn't. Okay. So the solution to this placement is that I go over this way and I have to fight the thing to get it right about there. Hope that's a good location, right about there. That should put me... I was hoping to be over here. Okay. Ah, I got him. I got him. Nope. Apparently not. Okay. It's like he moved like that. It's like, ooh, did he see it? Did he see it? Did he see it? No. No, he didn't see it. How unfortunate. Okay, so we have to make sure that it stays more to the right this time. Okay. Now we wait. Now we wait. See what he does. 'Cause he might go around and then he might come down. So you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna cast like in the middle and then we're just gonna sit and we're gonna wait. Because he will move. He seems to move to the right, likes moving, so we'll go there. I will catch this guy. I will catch this guy. Just saying. I will catch this guy. Even if that means having to go to a separate bait. Nope. He's like, I am staying up at the top, and you are not going to stop me. Alright. We'll try another bait. We will try the fine jig and see what happens. Fine jig time. You. Alright, let it cast, don't let the wind carry it. You do have control with your D-pad over where it goes. Nope, didn't catch it that time. Alright, cast again. I will get it, I swear I will. It is possible, I've done it before. Oh, you jerk. You jerk. He's a jerk. He's a jerk. A complete and utter jerk. Alright. Come on. Nope. He's like, I'm blind. I give no shits. He's like, I give no shits. Okay, we're leaving him behind. I'm not gonna screw with him anymore. That is too long to be taking on the one fish. Just no. Opportunity costs, man. Opportunity costs. Going here. Alright, let's see what's out yonder. Absolutely nada on that side. Absolutely nada. Little fish, small fry, that's all that's here. Oh well. Moving on. It is interesting to note that yes, even though this was released in North America, everything is in metric. Everything. Absolutely everything metric. Okay, let's try to find something better. Something better. What's this map? What is here? The same instance as before. Okay. I think. Looked like it. Okay, go this way. Going up. Alright, let's get the weather change. Come on, weather change, weather change. Weather change. It'll change at the 2. Yeah. I just realized it was cloudy and I was trying to catch him with a Oh. I was trying to catch him with a fine weather lure. I could have tried a real lure for the correct weather, and it might have got it, but oh well. Shit happens. Should have been using cloudy weather lure. Alright, so now I have to be careful because the wind is picked up to the triple arrows. Does make casting more difficult. Oh, one of you. Alright, I guess I'll take you since you're here. You're not going away. You're mine. No, you're mine. Said you're mine. You're not going anywhere. You're mine. 3.5. Bigger than the other one. At least. Holy crap, really? Game, come on. You're giving me too many levels. You're giving me too many levels here. 20 is max, I believe. I have beaten this game before, by the way. Gone through all the tournaments. Only done it once, though. Only done it once. Only ever had the patience from once. Okay. sort of wanted to be... Oh, okay, so it's this map. Oh. Fudge. Okay, that one. Gotta pay attention to how much power you're putting behind these casts. Zip. Great. Wonderful, magnificent, fantastic. All the things. Pushing B will pull back, but occasionally even that doesn't quite work out the way you like it. Okay, bait. Yep, please spinner. Now this one should be okay. Should be fine. Oh god, that was just barely. All for nothing. I don't know why it just has lure lost from casting out 24 meters. It just does. It's like, screw you, you lost your lure for casting 24 meters. That's not what I want. That's not the map I want. Thanks. I want the deeper map. This one. Yeah. Let's do this thing. Oh. Okay, so. He's at 5-meter depth. We'd have to do a 23-meter cast straight out. Good enough. This is one that sinks. Are there any others? Yeah, so this is one that sinks, and then when you reel it in, it goes higher depth. Well, elevates in depth up to 0. So if I can just get it at 23... Nope. Not happening. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh. Okay, so you can do full power. You can do full power. Good to know. Yeah. Oh, he goes that way. Well, I won't be able to get him regardless, so let's leave. Let's just leave. Moving on over here. Oh. Okay. Note to self, always do the full power. Yep, that's fine. Okay, just a bunch of tiny fish here, apparently. Moving on. And that would be this game. Just this, over and over and over again. This same routine over and over and over again. Come on, big fish. I need you, big fish. I need you. I need you so much. I need the big fish. I need Granddaddy. That's what I need. I need Granddaddy. Must have the Granddaddy. That should be a different map. It is. Not that side. Let's try the other side. Rainbow trout. Okay. So that's what's here. Not something we actually want, but I guess we have to just try someplace else. Let's get out of here. Alrighty then. Nada. All the nada. Any biggins? Any biggins? Any biggins? Nope. No biggins. Time change, please. Please, weather, change for me, please. $11 o'clock. Awesome. Well, apparently something's up in here. Oh, and we're back down to 2 wind. So remind me to change back to the other rod. Is it just me, or do we appear to be closer to the top? It almost appears as if we're close to the top when we use this rod. We are. We are totally close to the top when we use this rod. Well, that's good to know. So I could have caught that other guy if I used this rod and the correct weather lure. Been all these years, I'm still learning about this game. A chicka chicka? What could be here? Right. Need to change the thingy. Or I might not. I mean, you can still see what's up above. Up to the 23 line. If there's anything higher that you don't see, you won't be able to catch anyway, so since there's nothing up there, I mean, this is fine. Alright. Nada for this occasion. Lower the depth for me, please. There you go. I think that should be good enough. Yep. And out of there. And out of there. Wow, that's surprising. That is very surprising. Moving on out. That is here. Oh. Oh, nothing on that side. Anything to the right? Well, that answer's a no. Okay. Trying out this location. Nope, nada. Now for the other side. Whoa, rainbow trout. Okay. Well, that is something, but not particularly what I'm interested in. 'Tis not what I came here for. I am here for the bass. I'm here for all the bass. Okay. What is up here? Absolutely nada. God, game, work with me here. Need you to work with me. Give me something I can catch. It's nearly noon. 'Tis nearly noon. And nothing. Well, shoot. Well, shoot. Let's try someplace better. Let's go back down to the south. We've been doing this ring for just a bit too long. Back to the south we go, we go. Although effectively it doesn't matter, I'm just looking for different map instances than the ones we've been looking at this whole time. Weather, come on, change. There you go. Thank you for changing. Now let's hope and pray for something good. I mean, or not. I mean, come on, game. Can you imagine being a little kid, like 4 years old, just doing this? Literally just doing this for hours and hours on end. Entire days spent doing this. Just doing this all day. I mean, well, not really all day, but you get what I mean. For a few hours in a day, this one, and then a few hours some other games, and then a few more hours some other games. Just non-stop game all day long. That was my life. That is my life, technically, even now. Okay, we got this set up. Nope. Oh, there's a little one. Not what I'm looking for, though. Try in here. Not there. That's a loach. How unfortunate. Try in here. Up against the bank. I'm pretty much run out of things to say at this point. I mean, we're just trying to catch another fish to fill our live well to just turn in at this point. I just need one more to fill my live well. But the game does not seem to be cooperating with me at this point in time. It doesn't take much to win this first tournament. Not much indeed. Into the deep. Please let there be a big fish. I'd hear no. How unfortunate. And nada there either. Okay. Next weather change, please. Actually, there should be more instances of the, like, wooden stump things over here. But I'm not certain how to get them again. That's not it. Might be thinking of a different map. In fact, I'm pretty certain I might be thinking of a different map. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of a different map. Alright, weather change, please. Please, weather change. All the weather must change. "12 p.m. Everything's different. Absolutely everything. Nothing here. The next map is actually one of my more favorite ones. At least I think it's the next map. Pretty certain it's the next map. I do enjoy it a lot. But this one, no. Nada. Do not want anything to do with this map be boring. But it's the start. It gets more interesting as time goes on. The bass become more frequent. This one, it's hard to find the bass. Later on, as time progresses, it becomes more about finding bigger bass, and you'll have a lot of bass to choose from. Specifically, the next map is like that. Lots of little fish. And I don't want to turn in without having a full live well. All the chickas. All the chickas. All the chickas. Oh, hi. Okay, well, time for the other rod to get up to 23 meters so that we can catch that great big old bass. Now, the other fishing game for the Super Nintendo that I used to play a lot of was / is Bassmasters Classic. That one I actually did beat when I was young. Right, I need cloudy and spinning. Cloudy, spinning. There we go, 23 meters. Oh. Okay. I may not be able to catch him. He may be just a little bit too far up. Just a little bit too far up, just maybe. Yeah, he's just a little bit too far up. Alright, well, that sucks. Thought we were done with this, but nope. Nope. He's too far away. Yeah, Bassmasters Classic, that one. That one is actually 3D underwater. You actually get the perspective looking through the water. Instead of looking from the top down, you're looking in from the side kind of thing. Like as if you were standing under your boat kind of perspective and looking out into the water. Let's see, what type of map can I get down here? Oh, you have an inflow, but you're the wrong direction. It's like it has a river inflow, but it's like, ugh. That's annoying. There'd be a lot of bass in that area, but oh, catfish, hi. Hi, catfish. Nice to see ya. Didn't see a tail of a bass on the edge there, so we'll go over here. Yeah, it's just the catfish on this particular map. Just the catfish. Unfortunate. Oh. No, I didn't expect that map from where I was, thanks. I sort of expected a dock. No, I sort of want a dock, thanks. But we're about to have a weather change in 2 minutes, so... There we go. Weather change, rain. Fish like the rain, so hopefully we'll be able to actually catch something. Have a big old bass, that's a catfish. That's another catfish. Moving on out. I just want to set a field record. That would make my day. Field record on this map. Get a great big giant. Well, it's a whole bunch of small fry. That doesn't count. Yeah, nope. Leave in that area. Deeper water, please. Yeah, deeper water. This is the map I want. Oh. One of you. Well, it'll fill up my live well, so I guess I'll go with it unless there's a bigger one on this map. That will be the last one I catch. It's a small one, but it's still a bass, regardless. Oh, please let there be a bigger one over here. Nope. Alright. So we're gonna catch that one. It'll be pretty interesting, but we're gonna have the damn lure right in its face, so it shouldn't matter what weather this lure is meant for. It should still chase after it. Just gotta get up and then wait for the depth to climb to 5. Alright, here he comes. He's coming, he's just making a huge ass arc to get to me. Dude? Dude? Bro? Okay, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to him. Hey, bro. Oh, I didn't catch his attention. Okay, fine. Be that way. We'll do it one last time before switching to a rain lure. Rain weather lure. Oh, you son of a... You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Okay. Switching to rain lure. Rainy lure. Go. Catch me a bass. Catch me a bass. And do it now. Do it fast. He sees it. He see what? Why did you go that way? Why did you go that way? Let's wait a few. Maybe he'll circle around. Maybe. Oh. Oh. He circled around and got too close to the boat, so he left, essentially. He just left. He's like, screw this! Yeah, come at me. What? Alright. Screw trying to lead him closer to the boat. I'm just gonna let him take it right there. Oh, is that close enough? Oh, there you are. Oh, we got him. We got you now, boy. I got you now, boy. Yeah. Caught ya. About freaking time. But I caught ya. Hey, hey! 2? Well, good enough. Good enough. Out of here. Get me the flock out of here, and let's turn this in. Really wanted to get a big old bass from here, but what I'm gonna do... Not that button. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save prior. Just in case we don't actually win. So that I can go back later. Save! And continue. We should win. Quick game weigh in. Weigh in! Oh, the wonderful music. Oh, the wonderful music. Well, I think we win. Oh, and we beat the field record too, I believe. Now, the weights will be different than what was calculated on the boat. Do bear that in mind. Some will be big, some will be small. But we do have much more than 9.2. See, I think that one was supposed to be 2.2, but it came in as 2.1. Can't believe we've got 3 of these small ones. That's ridiculous. 3.7. Fourth one is the smallmouth. 4.1. The last one should be the field record. Fifth weight is this guy. .6 field record. Yay. We set a field record. It's over! We win! $100! Okay. A whole 100 bucks. Junior tournament rankings, we are number 1. Hey, we qualified for the USA tournament! You qualify for the next round! Yay! Yay, we win! We win, and we set a field record, so we'll save! And now, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been LP Showboat 0099, and I will see you all next time.